Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. Today I'm going to be creating the look that you see right here. I did use my Lorac Pro 3 palette, so let's get started. I already started off by setting my eyes with the shade Blanc, and then now I'm going to take the shade Pink Nude on a fluffy blending brush and apply that in my crease. On that same brush, I'm going to be taking the shade Clay and doing the same step. I'm going to take the shade Dark Brown on a Real Techniques, I believe this is the base shadow brush, and I'm going to be applying that in the crease in the outer corner. Going back in with that original blending brush and buffing that out. I'm going to take the shade Almond Pearl on any flat shader brush and apply that onto my lid. I'm also going to dip into the shade Jet Black on, this is that brush from the Modern Renaissance palette, and on the smudger side I'm going to apply that into the outer corner and then use the blending side to buff it out, and I'm just going to keep going back and forth until I get the pigmentation that I want. Taking the shades Light Gold and Almond Pearl, I'm going to reapply them onto my lid. I felt like they got blended away. And just going back with a clean blending brush and blending it out. I'm going to take my Physicians Formula 2-in-1 Eye Booster to line my eyes, and I'm going to be doing a wing today. Praying that I get this other one even. Good enough. I'm going to be taking my ColourPop liner in Swerve, and I'm going to tightline with that. I did cut out the footage because it's not a pleasant thing to see. And then curling my lashes, applying mascara, and taking my Kiss number 11 lashes and applying those. I'm going to be taking my Cover FX mattifying primer and using that as my base, as well as the L'Oreal Infallible foundation. This is the Pro Matte version in the shade 101, and blending that in with my Beauty Blender. I'm using the Maybelline Fit Me concealer to conceal my under eyes, and blending that out with the Beauty Blender as well. Taking the Laura Mercier Secret Brightening Powder, I'm going to use that to bake my under eyes and anywhere where I find that my foundation creases, which is between my brows, on the side of my nose, above my lip, and on my chin. And then I do go back with that same liquid liner to conceal my lash band. And definitely wait until the glue is dried to do this step, otherwise you're going to have a mess. Taking my Maybelline Better Skin Concealer, I'm going to use that to knock off the bake and set the rest of my face. Dipping into my Benefit Cheekathon palette, I'm going to take Hoola and bronze with that today. I did start off with the brush that came in the palette, but as you're about to see, it did create quite a harsh line for me, so I do go back in with another brush to help blend that out. Also, I find with such a short handle, it's much more difficult for me to have more control. And see, this is where I go in with a Real Techniques Duo Fiber contour brush, and I just blend that out a little bit. Then I'm using a different Real Techniques brush to apply that onto my temples and my jawline, and then going back in with the MUA stipple brush, I just ensure that it's all blended. I'm going to be taking the NYX Ombre Blush in Nude to Me. I actually just picked this up at CVS and I am in love with it. I think it's definitely going to be one of my favorite blushes this fall. And I'm also applying that with a Real Techniques Duo Fiber contour brush. And then, once again, using the MUA stipple brush. I'm going to take this ColourPop highlight and Stole the Show and apply that with my e.l.f. small stipple brush. I just find that when I apply ColourPop highlighters with my finger, it's a little too intense, so I do love this brush. I think it's the perfect size and picks up a really good amount of pigment. I'm going to set that with my Mary Luminizer. I find that they don't have quite as good staying power if I don't set them with a powder highlight. I'm going to dip into the pink nude shade in the palette, and on a fluffy brush I'm going to use that as my transition shade on the bottom, as well as dark brown to kind of deepen it up. And I'm just going to go back and forth between a few brushes to blend that out. I'm going to take Almond Pearl and apply that onto my inner corner and also on my brow bone. Applying a little more mascara to conceal my natural lashes with the false ones, and I'm also going to apply it to my lower lash line. Going in with my e.l.f. brow gel, I'm just going to set my brow hairs down. And then I'm going to take whatever this blend lip liner is. None of them have names. Any just pink nude will work. And then I'm going to take the NYX Soft Matte Lip Cream in Athens, and once you're done with that, you are all set with this look. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Don't forget to like, comment, subscribe. I will leave all my social media links below, and I will see you guys in my next video.